Well, today this reviewing video, I'm just going to review the top 10 films I dislike or hate, but everyone else seems to love. Well, it doesn't matter what films are good or bad. Some people love it, some people hate it. Sorry. Just feeling excited. Anyway, it's kind of similar of Doug Walker. You know, that guy, he is nostalgia critic. Anyway, let's get started for the top 10 films I dislike or hate but everyone else seems to love. Number 10 is The Devil Wears Prada. Now before I get started, I just used a PowerPoint. Yeah. Well, I always don't like this movie, The Devil Wears Prada. It's about fashion design. I just watched this and I feel kind of bored. So I always like the actors, but they're good. And I always don't like that film. On number 10 is The Devil Wears Prada. I'm just using a short reviewing or long reviewing. Number 9 is An American Tail. Well, I've seen this animated film because I always don't like American Tail because they're full of sad scenes. But I watched the second one, is Five Goes West. I liked it. But I think the second is way better than the original. I know, it doesn't matter. So, this is what I don't like. American Tail on number 9. Number 8 is Sherlock Holmes. I just don't like Sherlock Holmes. I'm not a big fan of Sherlock Holmes movies. It's about a mystery detective. I just watched any of Sherlock Holmes and I feel kind of bored at this time. But I always loved the actor Robert Downey Jr. That guy, he is Iron Man. And I said, oh my god, he's Iron Man. And then I always liked the actor Robert Downey Jr. But I always don't like Sherlock Holmes on number 8. Number 7 is Lord of the Flies, the 1990 version. Well, I've seen this film and I feel it's not very good because I always liked the novel Lord of the Flies because that movie is not good at this time because there's no plane crash scenes. There was no capturing the pig. You know, those guys trying to attack the pig, kill him. And, well, did you see the original one? The 1963 version? It's way much better. Just watch it. I think the old one is way better than the new one. I mean, you'll find out. So, I always still like Lord of the Flies on number 7. Number 6 is, I still hate the movie Pitch Perfect. Alright, calm down everyone. Look, listen. Why do I hate this movie? Because those boys and girls are fighting for singing competition. I've seen the trailer at this time. I'm not interested. No. I don't want to see Pitch Perfect. And I don't want to see that character, Fat Amy. Well, why do I don't like this character? Because jokes. Yeah, jokes at this time. So, this is what I hate Pitch Perfect on number 6. Number 5 is, you remember Independence Day, right? Yeah, I know. It's that guy, Ronald Emmerich. You know, he's a director that he made natural disaster films. Well, I will tell you, I've seen Independence Day on TV. I've seen it for like 10 to 20 minutes, and I said, this movie's stupid. I don't care about that. So, I always don't like, or maybe hate, Independence Day. Number 4. The Mighty. Well, I've seen this film, The Mighty, and I always don't like this time. I always like the actors this time. I read the novel called Freak the Mighty. You know that movie, The Mighty? It's based on the novel Freak the Mighty. And I love this novel, and I don't like this film this time. The scene is kind of a bit creepy and a bit scary. But now, I say the novel's way better than the movie. Look, don't get too anxious or upset. Number 3. The Land Before Time. Okay, look, why do I hate The Land Before Time? All the stupid sequels. Yes, all the sequels, all the dinosaur characters, all the villains, all having some friends, and all musical, and all more fun. Well, I've seen the film this time because the characters are very good with the dinosaurs, and well, yeah, it was made by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. And how did they make that film? And this guy was made by Don Bluth. You know that guy that he made An American Tail, The Secret of Nim, and all the animation movies? So I'm sorry, Land Before Time fans. I always still hate that film. But it doesn't matter what cartoons films are good or bad. Number 2. Happy Gilmore. Oh my god. I simply hate this film because it's not really funny. And I still really don't like that actor Adam Sandler because, alright, listen. Wait, let me start over. I'm not hating all the actors at this time because I always don't like Adam Sandler because his films is much horrible, like Jack and Jill, That's My Boy, Hotel Transylvania, Just Go With It, and Grown Ups, and Click. So, I always don't like that film. I always hate that film because, well, it's a golf film because sport films, I always hate that film, but I'm sorry, Adam Sandler and Adam Sandler fans. I'm not hurting your feelings. And the number 1 of the films I still really hate but everyone else seems to really love is The Chronicles of Narnia on BBC. I know, it's a serial on TV, but it doesn't matter where I'm going to put it. But, oh my friggin' god, I honestly hate this film. Because, well, it's kind of creepy and awful and scary scenes, those cheesy visual effects. I always loved the characters in the novel. Because, you know that Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that white witch had the creepiest big bogey eyes. And it scares the crap out of me, that gives me nightmares. And Prince Caspian and the Voyage of Dawn Treader, 2 novels into 1 film. I know, Prince Caspian for 3 episodes, and The Voyage of a Dawn Treader 3 episodes. Well, I know at the time. And the silver chair, that there's Tom Baker, that he's Polygum. You know Tom Baker, that he's Doctor Who the 4th. And that green lady, that she looks like the White Witch. Oh my god, is that her sister or her cousin? And I honestly really hate this serial and the movie from BBC because I've seen the American version, you know, the 2005 version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I always loved it. And the 2008 is Prince Caspian. It was great. And The Voyage of Dawn Treader of 2010, which is okay. And I hope the Wadden media will make The Horse and His Boy, or The Silver Chair, or The Magician's Nephew. So, this film gives me nightmares at this time. Well, that's it for the top 10 films I dislike or hate, but everyone else seems to love. But next time, I'm going to review for the top 10 films I like, but everyone else seems to hate. So, let me know in the comments below what films you dislike or hate but everyone else seems to love. Well, thanks and subscribe.